a studio called Angel Studios made a thing for Animal Farm. And you know, I always like to see a new thing of Animal Farm because you know it's like a good story, good like cautionary tale, whatever.
Right.
They did it so bad. It was so unbelievably bad. Because the original Animal Farm was made about the communist revolution in Russia. Because George Orwell, he was the guy that wrote it. But he was a socialist. But when he saw the communist revolution in Russia, he was like, "This is how you don't do it. This is this is what happens when people corrupt the power and whatever." So he wrote the book and did whatever. And then Angel Studios saw it. Was like, "Yeah. So what if we remove most of its entire history and just And instead of making a good movie, they released a 2-hour-long film with just fart jokes. And
I don't see Angel Studios releasing something like that.
Yeah, it's what they released.
That's weird. You'll have to show me.
And their main defense for why they made Animal Farm, a very, very violent story, into a PG, a PG movie, was it's talking animals and kids read it in middle school. You know what else people read in middle school? I'm pretty sure they used to read, what was it? How to Kill a Mockingbird? Or stuff like that. Those, I wouldn't call those PG movie material. They didn't make us read that in school. I think it's just because they thought that we were too dumb.
I highly doubt that's the reason. Not sure where Evan's gonna want to go eat after everything's said and done, but Hannah and did I tell you? Well, I'll let her give you the news. I have a solution to that problem. You wrap that down around the bottom of it, and it creates a soft outer line so it doesn't bang up against it. And your drink won't move around as much.
Very nice. There's a style of steak that I saw that I want to cook, but I have a feeling that I couldn't. Pittsburgh style.
Never heard of it.
So basically what it is you cook the steak and the outside you cook it real fast and real hot so that it chars. Whole outside chars, but on the inside isn't fully cooked. You want a little, you want some pink on the inside.
Yeah.
And then Pittsburgh style.
Huh. Never have I ever heard of it.
It looks really good. I don't know how it would taste, but it looks good.
If it's a form of steak, I don't see how it could go wrong.
I once saw a person mess up steak. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Was it me?
Nah, it was some guy on YouTube, and I put a comment on the video, and I'm pretty sure what I said was, "This is what I imagine it feels like to be a disappointed father figure."
Wow.
Because this guy got a steak, man, it was a good looking steak too. And he puts it on the grill. And his exact words, season it with water.
Sometimes that's all you have to do.
I wouldn't call water as seasoning it. He cooked it straight through. There was not a pink in there, which I don't really like pink too much, so yeah.
everybody speeds up at one time, and then we all have to brake at once.
But this was the driest steak I've ever seen.
Driest steak, and he put water on it?
Yeah. He cut that thing open, and the outside of it was like wet and mushy, and the inside looked like the Sahara Desert. You could see the grid lines from when this thing aged.
Chill.
And everybody in the comments was just going after him because how bad the steak was.
Oh, I gotta take Freeman. I gotta get the next. Oh, yeah, go. They were behind us. The way people whip in and out of semis just blows my mind.
Yeah, I don't think people. I still people. I
Words. Find them.
I still think that people don't understand that large vehicles don't stop instantly.
I know. It's so hard to get that through people's heads.
Like how people act around train crossings. Are you all just like just not there mentally? Like are all of you dumb? Like I saw a video that like some guy was parked at a train crossing, and trains coming through, and this dude, like, I don't know what happens, I'd assume it was like some sort of fear response, but like the crossing guard came down on his hood, so unlike any human being ever would do in reverse, he drives forward and the rear of his car gets eviscerated by the train. He survived, but why'd you drive forward? Because there was no one behind him either. He had the perfect option to just reverse a bit and be fine, but nope. Also the thing, like, if like a train hits you and a piece of your car gets stuck on the rail, it'll derail the train, and then you have a whole other thing to worry about, because that's coming for you next.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, I remember seeing one video, like, a semi-truck, like, tried to go over a crossing guard while it was already closing, and, like, the train hit the, like, trailer, and the entire train got derailed, and there was about 3 minutes of video where the train kept like moving forward while like collapsing in on itself, like a scissor lift, because there's just so much weight that it does nothing. They just don't stop.
Really?
And people just do not understand that. It does not make sense.
I get so nervous driving down here. Something just hit my arm. I'm good, thank you.
I saw a thing, apparently at Chili's, like, they, like, did, like, a thing, because they saw, you know, like, fast food's more expensive and takes longer now, so then what if we just sell fast food, but not as, like, we just sell, like, regular rate food, but cheaper? They did that, and they are rich now.
Oh, yeah?
Because fast food already took so long, it's like, oh, why don't I just go sit down somewhere?
Yeah, and it's better quality food too.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
Better than the human flesh of McDonald's.
Yeah. No kidding.
Geese.
I wonder what that does.
Well, guess it moves dirt from the looks of it.
Yeah. It did say fertilizer next to it. I don't know if that was.
The steel grid of pain and suffering.
Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of voltage. And there's downtown.
That's a 50 megawatt transformer. There's multiple.
Paycor Stadium.
High tech. Valve, you know Valve, like the company.
Yes.
They're releasing consoles.
Really?
Yeah, they like. I don't know why. I guess they just kind of wanted to, because like they were bored or something. But they're releasing a. They already released the controller, like a Steam controller that has it has two like touch pads, like that basically act as like mouse pads on like a laptop. It has two of those. It has joysticks, which can't get stick drift, like stick drift, the whole thing with that. They can't get that because they use magnets in order to function. Regular buttons, but it has 4 extra ones on the back, and then it has like gyros, like it can sense when you tilt the controller,
Mm-hmm.
and it has built-in speakers and a microphone. I'm pretty sure
Nice.
for $100.
Really?
Yeah. And they're releasing a VR headset, but nobody quite knows what the price on that is or like anything. But they have a thing called the Steam Machine. That's like a mini PC. It's about yay big,
Mm-hmm.
and it's powerful, like really powerful apparently. Like modern, just like full desktop PC kind of like thing.
Yeah.
And their assumed price is around $600, which is a lot cheaper than a desktop build of that same like.
That's true. I'm gonna have to build me a PC soon.
Not a good market to put a PC in.
No. You're gonna have to kind of help me on that. Let me know when to pull the trigger. Because you keep your eye on that kind of stuff, don't you?
Yeah, at the moment it doesn't seem too good because of artificial intelligence. Them robots be stealing all our RAM.
I can't even scroll through my phone anymore.
Yeah.
I put on specific things that I want to watch. Because I don't know what the heck is real anymore and what's not. I can sit there and watch a bunch of fake people talk.
I'd say one of the easiest ways to detect if something's AI or not is how long is the clip. Like if the video clip keeps like cutting short, like only like a few seconds each thing, then that means that they're running like a basic model, like one of the free ones that you get. So then like because AI can't do long term whatever, so just they have to give it a break.
These are some of the weirdest roads, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bringing us this way to avoid the bridge.
I wonder what went through somebody's mind when they designed this.
Overpopulated area.
Well, I mean, nobody can even afford to live here, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, they can, and they do. I was wondering what those birds on the video.
The land tax.
Yay, we get to go across the bridge. Welcome to Kentucky. Will it say it? Oh, you piece of junk.
That is like a comically evil building right there. Megacorp. They just sound like they have like slaves or something heading them.
Yeah.
They probably do. I mean, since they're in Ohio.
This is Kentucky, my dude.
Oh yeah.
We just crossed the bridge.
I don't know why, but there's like a historical trend of all evil people going through Ohio at least once.
Yes.
Like either
80% of them stay.
like either the worst human being to ever exist or some of the best.
No.
There's some pretty bad ones in Ohio.
There's some pretty bad ones everywhere, buddy.
But then also some like really cool people pass through Ohio. Like Buzz Aldrin because he was born here.
Who's that?
First got the moon. Oh my god. That was Neil Armstrong.
I was like, what? No,
But,
it wasn't.
Yeah, he was one of the guys in the moon, like one of the early guys. I think he was in Apollo 11, I think. Could be wrong.
Apollo 11. God, they are redoing everything over here. I don't even recognize this place, and I grew up in this area. Well, not over here, but I was over here a lot. I went to school back that way. Then when we crossed the bridge over into Covington, that's where I was at all the time. This is Newport.
Civil rights leaders, like in like the 60s, came through Ohio too.
Really?
Yeah, Malcolm X. He came through Ohio, and then gave his most like historical speech ever that left.
Huh.
I think it was the ballad or the bullet was the one that he gave. They don't teach about him in school. He was a cool guy. He was a bit more like violent because violence only really works when you're being shot at.
Do they not teach about him in school anymore? I sure thought they did.
Not that I've seen. I can't recall seeing any of like his things in my classes.
I would like to get to my son's graduation without a speeding ticket or crashing, so you guys can just go ahead and keep passing me. I want 7 over. These people around here are psycho. Of course, they probably drive these roads every day. They know them like the back of their hand.
Looks like somebody's dog took a dump.
Yeah, it does kind of smell. 1,000 years would I have gone this way to get to NKU. Ever. Nice try.
I will get you.
I don't think so. I'm pretty on my toes these days.
Well, actually, you're on your heel.
You did get me on that one. But I'm normally on my toes.
These toes?
Jerk. I'll get you back. You just wait.
Oh.
Yes, I will. I will get you when you are not expecting it. Yep. What do you call that? What do you do with your hands? What's that called? 'Cause instead of saying, oh, you got me with the hand trick, you know what I mean? Like, do they have a name for it?
I don't think they do. I think it's just called like the circle game.
The circle game? I see. Oh, if those trees weren't here, that'd be such a pretty view. And then you wouldn't almost go off the cliff trying to see it.
Yeah.
It'd be dangerous in the mountains.
I saw another case of the government not knowing how technology works.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so like they started like trying to pass like like age verification bills, like you need to verify your age to use the internet, and like verify your age in your operating system to use your device. Which that's like just not. No, that's just dumb.
No, move, squirrel. No, that's not dumb. There's a lot of people taking over little kids' minds, and their parents are not paying enough attention to it, and it's creating a very, very messed up world.
And then you gotta punish the parents. However,
It should start with the parents, yes, absolutely.
they started doing that. They started checking, like, taking like the age verification stuff, and then they immediately got hacked because you can never be unhackable. Like Discord, for example, it's like communication, whatever thing. There's some like really bad people in Discord. Get rid of them. The only problem is that Discord never listens to reports, so then they don't get rid of the bad people.
Right.
They just take kids' information. And then so when Discord got hacked, they got hacked real fast. And it was like a bunch of people's military IDs, government officials, like I think it was 40,000 people's IDs, social security, addresses, everything. And that's not a rare occurrence when it comes to like these age verification things, because they ask for so much information and like do nothing. And sometimes they make it easier for predators to find kids.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Like, I guess in like a perfect world it could work, but kids find their way around those things, especially when you limit very basic capabilities of whatever they're using.
Well, that's where it falls on the parents. They need to be more attentive when their children are on those consoles, and that's where it falls on the parents. You can't expect a robot to babysit for you, and essentially that's what you're doing when you put AI in your kids' hands. I see your point, 100%.
And then yet another thing that happened, like Roblox, for example. I used to play Roblox a lot because, you know, it has a lot of good content made by, like, you know, random people. And they added an age verification thing. I don't like that. But they basically made it to where, like, oh, you have to have, like, an ID and, like, give us your ID and you're, like, a picture of your face. So that, or no, well, it wasn't it was a 10-second video of your face in order to verify that you're a real human being and it's your ID.
Really?
And so then kids would just have their parents do it. However, because they used an AI, the AI would just, like, it would put them in random age groups that doesn't really make much sense. So then, like, little kids, for example, would be getting put in age groups with people that are 21 and older. And then also, it gave predators the equivalent of a shopping list to find which type of kid they want.
Oh my gosh.
Because they could buy accounts that could only, like, because the way that they did it is that only certain age groups could talk to each other, like 10 through 13, like whatever. So then, predators could basically buy accounts that only talk to those age groups, so then people outside of those age groups that could recognize the predatory behavior couldn't do anything to stop it because they couldn't say anything, because they couldn't talk to each other.
So how do you know all this?
Well, it's quite easy to see when they're like
They're redirecting.
there's like a bunch of like YouTube videos and stuff on it, and then also in Roblox's own reports and things like that.
Okay, I need to figure out where we're going. Because the road that we were supposed to go down is coned off. That's a dead end. Okay, I think this is that way we're supposed to be. Event parking. Are you good with walking?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
But yeah, after Roblox did that thing, almost immediately there was eBay listings of accounts with like the age next to it.
Okay, this seems so extremely far.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're supposed to park this far back. Oh, sorry. I probably just went down the wrong spot. I did. I don't have any flippin' idea where I'm going. Same parking lot. You know what? Screw it. Then we'll get out easier. Right? Because I don't feel like dealing with going through the garage nonsense.
Parking garages are not designed for people.
No, they're designed for cars.
Like when you drive through a parking garage, it feels like they're trying to trick you into just not knowing where you are.
Okay, this should be fun.